Hey everyone, Logan Stout here. Welcome to this Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, ID Life, the Movement overview. For those of you that are, we'll let people chime in here, but for those of you that are guests, we appreciate you giving us the gift of your time. And I want to encourage you with a couple things. One, we don't want anything from you. We just want to kind of share with you who we are, what we're all about. And if it's something you want to be a part of, that's great. If not, no big deal. So that's the first and foremost. But second, we want to say thank you for, again, giving us the gift of your time. And if you have any questions about this, I strongly encourage you to get with the person that shared this information with you. But ask questions. Like, we're unoffendable. Just ask, right? Like, there's no reason to keep a question inside because you're worried about offending somebody. We have no reason to be offended. So I'm going to kind of give you the overview of how we got where we are today with the movement and really where we're going. And at the end, I'll share a pretty cool announcement with everybody, but really quick, I'm gonna actually, you know what? I won't wait. I'll say right here at the beginning while people are piling on. While everybody piling on, just say, hey, where you're from. You know, like I see Cindy, good to see you. James Rutter, good to see you, brother. Ty Toth, good to see you, my dear friend. Bill, good to see you from Michigan. Stephanie Webb, good to see you. Great video that came out, Stephanie, phenomenal. A mom, rocking it. Coach's wife, killing it. Christy Dunaway, good to see you. ID Life for Life. Hey, Melissa, good to see you. We are changing the industry. Listen, for those of you that have no idea what the movement's all about, I mean, listen, I just got off the baseball field. I was coaching my kids in baseball, okay? So pardon the casualness here, but I wanted to hop on here tonight and really just share my heart with you and let you know what we're all about. And really, the simplest thing I can tell you is we're pioneering something that's never been done. And I'll go into detail about that in a second. It's the reason why you have so many people piling on wanting to know about it. It's the reason somebody shared it with you and all that. But I'll go ahead and give you a little information. Frank Kimbrough, good to see you, my friend. Angie, good to see you. Angie, you know what that is, right? Coach your boys. All right, couple things really quick. We have Revolution coming up. It's our national conference. It's so much fun. Globe Life Field. Hopefully they can get the field done by then, but we've got the brand new Lowe's Live 5-star hotel, the whole thing all to ourselves. That room block's available. We're in the Texas Live. It'll be the coolest entertainment district you've ever seen. It's so much fun. For those of you, by the way, that are guests watching this for the very first time, we love to have fun, and who doesn't? And so we got that going on. And so really quick, a couple important notes before I get into who we are. The 15th, because I know people are piling on. I'm seeing the numbers piling on like crazy, so I'll recap this at the end. So that's coming up April the 15th. We're going to have tours of our headquarters, full tours. That's during the day. April 15th night, we're really big, for those of you, again, seeing this for the first time, we're really big on giving back to people that need support and help, whether it's fighting child hunger or helping kids that can't afford to help themselves. So there's a public 501c3 nonprofit called Youth Athletes Foundation, and we're doing a golf tournament at Top Golf. So it's not just Top Golf, but it's a tournament. And that's going to be the night of the 15th. So the night before Revolution really all kicks up on the 16th, 17th, 18th. And I have a surprise for you on that too. So Top Golf, which is about 4 miles from our headquarters. It's going to be really cool. You can put a team of 6 in there. All the details at youthathletes.org. If somebody can type that in the comments. But youthathletes.org. It's going to be a ton of fun. Teams of 6. And $10,000 prize for the hole-in-one. Full dinner is served. All food and drinks included. So it's going to be a blast for a great cause. So if you want a fellowship, join my wife and I and our children, and a lot of other cool people that are just coming to Top Golf in the Colony on April 15th. You must register. If you don't care about golf, just come have dinner, hang out, and all that type of stuff. So that's that. On the 16th, Revolution cranks up with leadership stuff. And on the 17th, here's a surprise. My dear friend, John Maxwell, is going to be joining us at Revolution. So John Maxwell will be live on Friday. It's going to be awesome. He'll be there in the morning. For those of you who don't know who that is, he's the #1 leadership expert of all time. If you're ever in an airport, his books are in every single airport across the globe, basically. He's the most sought after leadership teacher, trainer in the world. So John will be joining us at Revolution. We're running low on seats, so you want to take advantage of getting your Revolution ticket because it will sell out. We had about 400 tickets left last I looked, so do that. You don't have to. Your call. All right, let's roll. For those of you that are watching this for the first time, I'm just kind of give you the overview. So my wife and I grew up together since 7th grade. Long story short, coached college baseball at DBU, played a couple years of professional baseball, and then was very fortunate to be an entrepreneur, solopreneur, and do some cool things, right? Long story short, I had written my first book called Stout Advice, and I was on Fox Business News. I get off set, and basically Zig Ziglar's son, Tom Ziglar, Zig is a famous speaker and all that, his son Tom had basically been in connection with a guy who spent 18 years inventing the world's first ever personalized vitamin platform. Personalized, right? It's the future of health and wellness, right? It's the Netflix, right? In a world where everybody's still going to Blockbuster, renting VHS tapes and hoping the person before them rewound it and hoping you don't have a late fee when you turn it in late, right? Right? So these doctors, scientists, nutritionists, formulators were behind the scenes creating the Netflix of vitamins. And basically, they needed some help taking it to market. Well, it's crazy how God works. They basically wanted to meet with me. And I met them through another friend named Scott Unkelbach, he and his wife Darlene. And I basically see this concept and my mind was blown by it. And here's what no one knew about my wife and I. So my wife and I had been struggling with infertility for almost 10 years. And I don't like sharing that, but it's just, I think it's a testimony to how a mess can become a powerful message. Through that whole process, we learned about what we put in our bodies, what we breathe, everything. We learned about how toxic foods are and how they're destroying all parts of our bodies. And in fact, my wife and I were honored to be named the chairs of the American Heart Association of Collin County Heartball, which they say that all the fake junk we put in our foods is the reason why 1 out of 3 people actually die. So more people die from heart disease than even cancer. But we've been fortunate to do a lot of really cool things and learn a lot about clean eating and what that does for the body. And listen, family, some of you may think you're eating clean and you'd be shocked to know that you're not, okay? Some of you may think you're doing healthy things and you may be shocked to realize you're not. And that's what happened to my wife and I. And so, long story short, I get pitched this whole personalized vitamin platform. No one in the world knew, like not even my parents really, even knew that my wife and I were told we could never have children, right? Well, by the grace of God, we ended up getting pregnant. We had 4 miscarriages, which is gut-wrenching, but we finally had children. And we have 2 healthy boys. They're completely healthy, and I credit that to what we learned about what we're putting in our bodies and what we're surrounding ourselves with, right? So fast forward, I'm retired. I was doing public speaking, stuff like that was it, but I wasn't involved in a business at this point. I was retired and I was bored out of my mind. And I was playing golf every day, and my golf game's not good enough to play every day. It's one of those things where I'm doing it because I had nothing else to do. And I was looking for the next thing. I was looking for something where I wouldn't just try to create something successful, but try to create something significant. That was really my heartbeat. And I didn't know what that was. Well, here we are, the ID Life movement. So here's what happened. I look at this concept, I'm blown away by it, and I tell my wife, I say, honey, I think we're gonna acquire this asset and I'm gonna start a new company, I think, right? And my wife, in her wisdom, is like, honey, let's pray about this, And listen, some of you may not be people of faith or spirituality and all that stuff. Listen, I have friends that are atheists. I have friends that are agnostic. I have friends that are Jewish. I'm a Christian. It is what it is. And so if I reference my faith, it's, in no way am I trying to throw up my faith on you. That's who I am. And I'm not better than you. You're not better than me. I love you. I don't judge you. I'm here to connect with you, not correct with you, but that's who I am. So we prayed, we fasted over it. And our prayer was very simple. Lord, if we're supposed to start this company, this personalized vitamin platform, throw the doors open. If we're not supposed to, slam the doors shut. That was our specific prayer. Like, hey, just your will be done, not our will, right? And so my first call was to Mike Salem. And Mike is in business with Ross Perot family, Patrick McGee specifically, and very successful people. And I just called him. I said, man, I need your opinion on something. I need you to find something wrong with something I've taken a look at. So anyway, here's what happens. 2 weeks later, I get a phone call from them. And they say, hey, when can you meet? And I said, well, I'm in a dugout right now in Florida coaching baseball. Todd Cash was sitting right next to me in the dugout. And we're in a rain delay in Florida at the Boston Red Sox complex. And I fly back into Dallas the next day. I go to the boardroom. And basically, I walk in, and I'm staring at these 3 billionaires, right? And they throw a stack of papers this thick across the desk, right? the due diligence findings, right? That's why I called them. I need you to find something wrong with this. My wife said, call your friends, let's pray through this and see what they have to say, right? This was part of the due diligence. So anyway, I get ready to start flipping through the pages, and they go, oh, you don't need to look at that. You don't need to look at that. And I said, okay, well, what'd you find? And they go, well, we want in. We want in on this deal. I said, you want in on what deal? And they go, we want in on this. This is the future of health and wellness, personalized vitamins. We want in. And I was like, well, I'm flattered, but I just came here to figure out if something's wrong with it. So in the back of my mind, I'm going, talk about throwing the doors open. You got, 3 of the most sophisticated investors of all time saying they want to partner with you. And I said, okay, what does that look like? And they said, well, we don't do anything we don't control. And I said, well, then we're not going to be business partners. And they're like, well, are you turning us down? And immediately I was like, oh no, I just, I should have thought about that before I replied so quickly, right? And I said, yeah, I am turning it down, and here's why. We're going to use a social selling model. We're going to use a direct to consumer through direct sales. We're going to use that model because I believe that's the future. That's what Facebook is, right? Here we are on Facebook right now, right? Right now we're on Facebook. It's the greatest network marketing company of all time, right? You got a friend who got a friend who told 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 a next thing you know, boom, you got Facebook, right? And I just said we're going to use that model versus simply putting it in stores. Now, just side note. We can be in stores, gyms. We are in gyms, hospitals, doctors, supermarkets, all that stuff. But the person that referred the store to us is the one who gets paid for that referral on all the products sold. So in other words, I didn't think they would be interested in that model because they were traditional business people, right? And I'll never forget it. They looked at me and they go, Logan, we've been looking for a direct sales company to purchase. I went, what? They go, oh, we believe it's the future. We believe it's the future. People want to buy on their phone. They don't want to have to walk into a store and buy it. They want it shipped right to their front door, free shipping. They want that. And I went, okay, yeah. And they go, okay, well, we're in. All right. I go, well, time out. You said you had to control it. I'm not willing to give up control of this. I said, I'm building this to create a movement that helps people do life better. That's what I'm doing. I'm not here to just have a business, right? And this, to me, this is about building legacy and making a difference in the world and creating community of people, right? And they're like, okay, that's fine, Logan, that's good. And they said, but we really think you should consider us. We'd be great business partners. And I said, guys, I appreciate that. I have no doubt that you would, but if you're going to control it, we're not going to be partners. So I appreciate it. So there was this awkward silence. I'm giving you the Reader's Digest version, but here's basically what happened. Mike Salem goes, okay, I'm in. There were 3 of them, right? He goes, I'm in. Logan, you just tell me what part of the company I can be part of, and I'm in. I'm like, oh, all right. And then the other 2 people go, I guess out of fear of loss, they went, well, we're in too then. We're not missing out on this. So it's hilarious. They go, okay, well, how much will you let us invest? Right? And it's obviously under confidentiality agreement, but the point is, I control the company, and they're striking a 7-figure check. And here's the funniest part. So I leave, I get on the phone with my wife, I go, honey, remember how we prayed about doors flying open or doors slamming shut? She goes, yeah. I go, the doors got thrown off the hinges. She goes, what do you mean? I go, we need to set up a bank account because I got 3 wealthy billionaires wanting to invest in this thing. And she goes, okay. I said, go to the bank, set up a bank account. Meanwhile, I went to the gym and I got on a treadmill because I think best there. So I'm on the treadmill. I'm trying to think of a name for this thing, right? I don't even have a name for this. So I'm on the treadmill, I'm running. I'm like, okay, Logan, what are your core values? All right, people first, value people. All right, we're all unique. We're all different. We all have a unique fingerprint that no one before us, no one after us, no one currently will ever have, right? It's a unique fingerprint to leave a one-of-a-kind imprint on this world. All right, so we're individually designed, right? We want people to live an awesome life. Anyway, I came up with the name ID Life. ID Life stands for Individually Designed Life. Well, about that time, my wife had been texting me, but again, I'm on the treadmill running, and she goes, honey, I'm at the bank. I can't open a bank account without a company name. Right? So chain of events, basically, it was hilarious. We didn't have a name. We had the investors. We launched the deal. Boom. And the first thing, there's 4 pillars that really make the ID Life movement, and I'll just kind of cut to the chase. The first thing is this, purpose. We want to help people do life on purpose. The majority of people exist through life versus intentionally designing their lives. right? New Year's resolutions come and go year after year after year after year after year. And I truly believe, listen, if you hear nothing I say, I truly believe that most people feel like something's missing. Most people feel like something's missing in their life and they cannot put their fingertip on it. We believe that ID Life is a bridge to help people go from where they are to where they want to be, to go from who they are to where they're capable of becoming, right? So I just, purpose. We're going to do life on purpose with people who want to do life on purpose. And that leads to the second pillar, people. We believe in honoring the uniqueness of people. In fact, we have a saying at ID Life, if you're perfect, you're way too good for us, okay? If you're perfect, God bless you, you're too good for us, go walk on water somewhere else, right? Like, listen, we're a bunch of imperfect people who come together to do life better. That's really what we're all about. And so we're gonna do life on purpose with people that wanna do life on purpose. And listen, we're gonna respect people, even if we have different views. ID Life is about being all-inclusive, not divisive. We want everybody to feel welcome here. Like when you come to our national conference, we're gonna have a live band, we're gonna dance, we're gonna party, we're gonna have a part. I'm gonna share with you my best friend. We're gonna do all kind of cool stuff. We're gonna have fun, right? And ultimately that leads to the third pillar. So purpose, people, and then products. I've never in my life asked somebody, "Hey, do you want to look and feel better?" No, I'm good. I've never had someone say that. Right? People love our sleep strips. Who doesn't want to sleep better, right? I dare you to try our sleep strips. People want good energy throughout the day, right? People want our pre and post workout. They want our kids line, our probiotics. But wait, what makes us unique though? Slim Plus, game changer. Lean, obviously. Our launch packs are rolling. We got 2 days left of the New Year's promotion. But what makes us world changing is we're the only DNA combining personalized vitamin platform in the world. We take your genetics, your DNA, and we partner with molecular testing labs, and it literally gives you the blueprint of what you should be doing, shouldn't be doing. From a workout standpoint, from an eating standpoint, it tells you what's going to cause inflammation. It tells you what you struggle to digest. Like people think you should be low carb. You may or may not should be. Why guess at it? I did my DNA test. I need carbs. My DNA test said I need carbs to lose weight, right? So we're all unique, we're all different, and the world tries to put us in a box, right? Our products we're the one company in the world where we say, hey, listen, you know what makes the ID Life product line different? You. We're not trying to sell you the ID Life vitamin line. It's quite the opposite. When you come here, you're gonna make and create your own vitamin line, backed by over 11,000 third-party independent peer-reviewed clinical studies. It'll blow your mind when you go online, take the free HIPAA-compliant assessment. HIPAA-compliant meaning your privacy is protected. It'll blow your mind, right? It literally tells you what you need, and then there's a Y button, you click on it, and it'll cite the third-party independent clinical studies real-time telling you what you need, why you need it. It may say you need stress shield. It may say you need women's support. It may say you need men's support. It may say you need more vitamin D or probiotics or omega-3s or whatever it is, right? Stuff for your joints. And it's going to be convenient, cost-effective, customized to you. You can get in the highest quality in the world. You can get free shipping. You can get it for free. If you just want to share it with some friends, get 3 friends that say, yeah, who doesn't want that? Yours is free. So again, I'm not going to bore you with the details of that, but purpose, doing life on purpose with people that want to do life on purpose, purposeful product development leads to the 4th P, which is the platform. Listen, you want to do better in life, you need a better platform. It's that simple. Right? You want to reach levels of success you haven't reached, you need a platform, right? You can be the greatest diver in the world, but if you don't have a diving board, how are you going to dive, right? It's like you have to understand we all need something that helps elevate us. And we believe the ID Life movement is elevate. We don't believe, we know the ID Life movement is helping people do life better, mentally, spiritually, physically, financially, emotionally, and relationally. It's helping people do life better. And that's my heartbeat, man. My passion here was not to create a company. Who needs another company? I wanted to create a movement that leaves a legacy in people's lives where you're not only helping yourself, but you're helping those that are counting on you. That's really what we want here for people. And so people, I don't know what you want, right? Your goal may be to be debt-free in 2020. Your 2020 vision may be to lose weight. It may be to have better quality relationships. It may be, I don't know. I don't know what your deal is. But what I do know is this. You're at the right place at the right time with what we're doing here at ID Life. I truly believe that. It's a work program. It's like anything else in life. It's called network marketing, not work marketing, right? Anybody that tells you can just sign up and get rich quick, they'll lie to you about other things too, okay? It takes work, but I think what you'll find here is fun. We have fun here. And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know a better platform in the world, because here's the deal. You're at the right place at the right time with the right people, and you're ground floor. Netflix went to Blockbuster and Taste. So, stay tuned for that. We're improving the taste profiles of all of our products right now as we speak. The entire corporate team, actually, all day today, that's what they're focused on. Having the best tasting energy drink in the world. Having the best tasting Slim Plus. Like, we have so many cool things coming down the pipeline, and you're in at the very ground floor beginning of what we're doing here. So, as I wrap up, for those of you tuned on late, John Maxwell is joining us at Revolution. I cannot wait for you to be at that. I told you about our charity golf tournament to help kids in need, April 15th. Just message us if you want info, and I can get you connected on that. But listen, I love you all very, very much. And I want you to strongly consider, if you're a guest here, I want you to ask yourself, hey, if nothing changes 2 years from now, if nothing changes in your life, where are you going to be? Right? Where are you going to be? Where are you going to be with your health? This is the one home you're going to live in the rest of your life. People spend more money on the four walls they call their home. I'm in my home office right now, but the four walls they call their home, they spend more money on that than they do the one home they're going to live in forever, right? It's the greatest investment you'll ever make is in yourself. And I just think it's important that you make yourself a priority, right? So in 2 years, where do you want to be physically? In 2 years, where do you want to be financially? In 2 years, what kind of quality alignments and relationships do you want to have? In 2 years, where does your mindset want to be, right? You grow you, everything around you grows, right? In 2 years, what do you want that life to look like? In my opinion, ID Life's the best platform and vehicle to help you get there. You're in at the very beginning of a pioneering movement. People will look back and laugh that they ever took a multivitamin. People will look back and laugh that they ever took products not personalized to them based on their DNA. They'll laugh. It'll be comical. It'll laugh. And here's the coolest thing. 75% of the U.S. population is currently buying VHS tapes for their vitamins, right? Meaning one size fits all. When the truth is one size fits no one. You're in at the very beginning of this whole concept of personalization. A report just came out by some huge economic forum. I forgot what it said, but it said like personalized nutrition is going to be a $34 billion space. Huge. And you're a part of the movement that's pioneering this entire concept of personalized vitamins, DNA. And our whole lifestyle line is incredible too. So listen, if you have a desire to earn income, whether part-time, whatever it is, I believe you can do it here, right? If you have a desire to look, feel, and perform your best, I have no doubt you can do that here. If you have a desire to do life with cool people, fun people that want to do life better, welcome to the family, right? And so with that being said, get with the person that shared this with you. I hope I get to meet you soon. I cannot wait for Revolution. I hope all of you will put some teams in and come register for the charity golf tournament. It'll be fun. But at very least, I'll see you guys and ladies at Revolution. I'll be in Orlando, Florida, Friday. So 2 days from now. So a lot of you will watch this on replay. So make sure you check the date to make sure you're not watching this 2 weeks after the fact. I'll be in Orlando Friday. I'll be in Seattle, Washington on February the 20th. And Houston, Texas, February 22nd. And of course, the rest of our staff is traveling around the country too. So we'll be back live on Facebook doing these again. I'll probably be on next week as well. I love you. You all have a great night. God bless. And thank you for all you do to help people do life better. Okay? See you soon.